Makadi Vana Vangu, come closer to the fire tonight. The moon is shining softly above the village. The fire crackles gently beneath the stars. And tonight, I want to tell you about the day we heard a lion roar in the forest. Ah, Vana Vangu. Those were the days when gathering firewood was part of life. There was no electricity, no gas stoves. Every family needed firewood for cooking. Whenever it became scarce, the women and girls would gather together. One afternoon, just like many others, we left the village. The sun was warm. People were talking and laughing, sharing stories and singing as we walked. We crossed the river and entered the forest. The deeper we went, the quieter it became. Tall trees surrounded us, and birds called from above. Dry leaves crunched beneath our feet. Everything seemed normal. We were focused on our bundles, enjoying the cool shade of the deep woods. Then suddenly, "Roar!" a lion roared. "Ah, Vana Vangu!" The sound shook the forest. The birds exploded from the trees. The women screamed. Everyone panicked. People dropped their bundles and axes. Before anyone knew it, everyone was running in different directions. Now listen carefully. This is where things became worse. Instead of running away, my friend and I accidentally ran toward the direction where the lion was. Young people do not always think clearly when they panic. We ran and ran and ran. We thought our hearts would burst right out of our chests. Then suddenly, there it was, the lion, not very far away, standing between the trees, its golden body shining beneath the sunlight, its eyes watching the forest. For a moment we froze. My heart nearly stopped. My friend grabbed my arm. We couldn't even scream. Our voices were trapped in our throats. Then we turned and ran faster than we had ever run in our lives. Branches scratched us. Leaves hit our faces. We did not care. We only wanted to get away. But in our fear, we lost our sense of direction. We no longer knew where we were, where the river was, or where the other women had gone. The forest looked the same in every direction. We shouted, "Mai, go, Tiripano," but nobody answered. Only the forest answered us. We walked and walked. The sun began moving lower. Fear started creeping into our hearts. What if we met another lion? What if a snake bit us? Meanwhile, the rest of the women had managed to run back toward the river. When they realized we were missing, they became worried. They prayed and watched. Back in the forest, we continued wandering. Then suddenly, something looked familiar. A path, a tree, a bend in the ground. Hope returned to us. Slowly, we followed the signs. And then, boom! We saw the river, and sitting beside the riverbank were the women from our village, waiting, watching. The moment they saw us, they stood up. Some shouted, some cried with relief. Everyone rushed toward us. Ah, Vana Vangu. My friend and I were exhausted. Our legs were shaking, our hearts were pounding. When we finally reached them, we could hardly speak. We simply collapsed onto the ground, trying to catch our breath. Everyone wanted to know, what happened? Did you see the lion? When we finally explained, some laughed, others scolded us, but everyone was grateful we were safe. By then, it was getting late. We gathered a few pieces of firewood near the riverbank, only enough to carry home. Then together, we crossed and returned to the village. That night, everyone was thankful. The grandmother looked softly into the fire. Then she smiled and said, "Vana Vangu, fear can cause us to make foolish decisions." When we panic, we sometimes run toward danger instead of away. That is why wisdom teaches us to stay calm, listen carefully, and stay together during difficult times. Uyayizwen dodha yekokana, uyayizwen dodha yekokana, yiti sigege, sigege haipi, haipa kazana, zono ziva, zokwanangu. If you enjoyed tonight's story, please like, subscribe, and share. Tell me, what is the scariest thing that ever happened to you as a child? Until next time, Raraizvakanaka Vanavangu. Good night.